Hey everybody, how is everybody on this Wednesday night? I know that it is probably about 9 o'clock or so, but if you are still awake and you're on Facebook, come by and say hello. I hope that everybody out there has had a awesome, blessed week, or at least half of the week. So, let me know that you are here. Give me a shout out. Tell me where you are watching from. Give your city and state a shout out. Let's see how far you are in watching. So, hello, everybody. So, the title for tonight is why I am so excited about my pads, why I love to share these amazing Jewel Premium Sanitary Napkins. It's amazing, and you're going to be amazed about what it is that I have, and you're going to be like, oh my goodness, where did that come from? Now I can see what the difference is, and actually be able to switch from what I wear to what Jewel can do for you. Okay, so a gynecologist has told us that a woman can disperse anywhere from 15 to 50 milliliters of water. Now, if you don't know how much water that is, let me just show you here for a minute. And you're going to be surprised because you sit here and think, what are you talking about, Jessica? I bleed more than that. For a lot of us women, we do. 50 milliliters of water, if you can see that right there, that's how much a woman is supposed to bleed in a cycle. Yes, I know what you're saying. I know. I bleed more than that. So your pad is not going to hold everything that it needs to hold for me as a woman, right? Well, you are going to find out something different. So, I have here a regular moderate flow Jewel Premium Sanitary Napkin. And look, ladies and gentlemen, you see how thin that is. And this is why I do this. This is why I share what I share, because this is so thin that so many of you women think, oh my goodness, just because I bleed so much that it's not going to hold it, right? Well, you're wrong. Let's just see. All right, so let me open up this bad boy. And for some of you that use just the regular moderate or the regular days that you purchase from the store, this is how long our regular moderate flow is, right? And then of course they have wings, and as you can tell, it's still thin. It's not as bulky as what some of us are used to, right? So some of us are used to those bulky Pampers that we always wear on our butts, thinking that, oh, you hate that time of the month. That's why so many of our women are going to tampons, because they don't want to feel the bulkiness in their butt. They don't want to feel that horrible, nasty, all that stuff coming down. Yeah, I'm going to be real on here because I want you guys to understand. I want you guys to see what it is that I'm talking about. Okay, so like I said, a gynecologist says that a woman can bleed anywhere from 15 to 50 milliliters of water, of blood, I should say, right? So I've already showed you that there's 50 milliliters of water there, okay? So what I am going to do, I am going to put the average of what some of us women are saying and saying, Jessica, I bleed more than that. So I'm going to put in 100 milliliters of water. Now, this is probably what a lot of you are going to be like, yes, Jessica, I bleed more than that in a cycle. What is it that you're talking about? All right, so guess what? Here I go. So you ready? All right, so what do we all face on a monthly basis? We face cramping, we face headaches, we face heavy bleeding, we face, oh my goodness, nausea. There's so many women that I've heard, that I've been speaking to, and that some of them are even putting their testimonies as to what it is that they face on a monthly basis. Now, so many of us are so used to going through the issues that we face on a monthly basis that when we have something new, you just tend to just say, that's not going to work for me, or something other than what you think that is supposed to work for you, right? Well, ladies, so reduce cramping. How many of you ladies suffer with cramping every single month? How many of you are always bound to your bed because you are just cramping so bad that even, medication, how many of us have to take ibuprofen, Tylenol, extra strength, Midol, just to take the cramping away? How many of you have daughters that are young girls that have already started their cycles and they're facing the same issue? But believe it or not, because we've been through it, we expect our girls to go through the same thing because we've never been told different, right? Because we've never been told different. How are we going to change what it is that we go through today? I've seen as young as 9-year-old girls have already started their cycles. I didn't start my cycle till I was 11, 12 years old. But 9 years old, ladies, we are starting our cycles at 9 years old. And it blows me away because so many of us are thinking, man, why are they starting so young? What is in this water that's making them start so young? And that I can't tell you because I don't know. There's not an explanation for me to tell you why that's happening. But our babies are growing up and we don't want to face it. It's just like our mothers, right? Our mothers did the same thing with us. They didn't want us to grow up, but we ended up having to grow up regardless. So, what could we do? What is out there that we can change, that we can help our daughters in their cycles? What is out there that we can do to help change our cycles? The heavy bleeding, the heavy cramping, the nausea, the headaches. There's just so many things that we need to change, but we don't know how to change it. So this is what I'm going to show to you today. So you saw me, I poured 100 milliliters of water on that, right? Are you right? Okay. So here we go, ladies. Are you ready? How many of you already think that you know that once you press on a regular pad that has bled through so much that your hand is just going to be the nasty, ugly thing that you always see and feel? How many of you want to feel dry and comfortable that time of month, every time that you have your cycle? I know I do. Ever since that I've been on these jewel pads have been doing nothing but good for me. My cycles, I can wear my panty liners 2 weeks before, sometimes a month before my cycle, and I am not bedbound to my bed. I don't have to worry about whether or not I'm going to have cramps. Sometimes I don't even know if I'm going to have, if I'm going to see my period like that, because I won't know until I go to the restroom. So here goes. All right, look at this. I am pressing hard. As you can see it, right? You can see it. So are you ready? All right. Tell me why this is not wet. Tell me why that it is not completely soaking wet. It's because this pad, let me show you up close. Let me turn this around so that you can see it. Look at that. Look. And I'm going to press hard on it all over again. Let me do another one so that way you won't be like, Jessica, what the heck are you talking about? All right, so here it goes. There it goes. Look. I'm pressing. There's nothing, ladies. How many of you ladies want to feel dry and comfortable? Yes, I'm telling you, I know exactly how you feel. I know exactly what you're talking about. So that's not it. So if you have a woman in your life, or if that is you, and you want every woman to know what this product can do, how it's changing lives, oh my goodness, you're going to be so blown away. So I would tell you right now, you better share this video, because once you share this video and once you see what I am about to show you, you're going to be so blown away. All right, so I showed you 100 milliliters of water, right? I'm fixing to show you some more. So I've already put 100 milliliters into this pad. I am going to put another 100 milliliters of water. So how many of you are telling me, Jessica, that sounds just about right? Well, guess what? I'm throwing it back into the cup. You are fixing to see something amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I'm telling you. So as I sit here and let this do what it's got to do, I'm going to show you another thing. So this right here is called graphene. Graphene is the center of everything that is in this pad besides the absorption in this pad. This is going to help reduce your cramping. It's going to help reduce your flow. It's going to help reduce everything that is inside your body. Toxins. The toxins that you have inside of your body are going to be pulled out of your system so that you can have a healthier and better flow. If you don't believe me, well, guess what? You know about electricity, right? You know that, let's just say you rub your 2 feet on carpet. You shock somebody, that's producing electricity, right? Yes, you're producing electricity. Guys, please, please, please share this video because I am fixing to blow your mind right now. All right, so when you produce static electricity as you're rubbing your feet on carpet and you go to shock somebody, that's static electricity. Tell me why this has electricity going through it. No, I'm not talking about electricity like you're getting through, you know, like you can turn on a light. Well, almost there. So if I tell you that it can help with your cramping, if I tell you that it can reduce everything that you go through on a monthly basis, I'm not going to tell you it's going to take overnight. I'm not going to tell you that it's going to take one cycle, but I promise you that the more and more and more that you wear these jewel pads, the more and more you will see so many different things that are happening in your life. There's so many women that face so many different things. Hysterectomies. Over 600,000 hysterectomies are performed in a year. Why? Because we are facing endometriosis, we're facing fibroids, we're facing PCOS, we're facing infertility. Why are we facing all these things? Is it because we have toxins inside of our body? Where are we getting these toxins from? These toxins, believe it or not, are coming from your tampon, and they're coming from the pads that we buy from the store shelves today. Yes, you heard me right. They're coming from your store bought pads that you buy from the store shelves today. All right, you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Tell me why this graphene strip is lighting up in this light bulb. Why is it doing that? Because this is just showing you the power of what this graphene strip can do. If you don't believe me, do your research. Do your research so that you can find out exactly what it is that you're wearing on a monthly basis. You can find out exactly what's harming your body. Our young girls, our young women that are in junior high that are starting their cycles, why are they going through the issues that they're going through today? Don't make your daughters go through what we faced in this generation. This generation is brand new, ladies and gentlemen. You have a daughter that you love and care about. You don't want to see her cramping. You don't want to see her bound to her bed. You want to be able to see her at school. Now, the only reason she be missing school is because she's sick, not just because she's on her cycle. How many of our daughters are missing school? How many of you missed school when you were in junior high because you were cramping so bad? Now, I'm telling you, this is doing amazing wonders for our women. It's changing so many of our women's lives today that you don't know how and what it will do to your body until you try it. I have different sizes of pads. I have your regular moderate flow. These have excuse me, son. These have 10 pads inside of them. And those are, okay, these have just your regular 10 days. And then you have your regular panty liners that have 30 days in them that will help you on your everyday cycle, or everyday, everything that you do. Of course, you know, women who have incontinence. We just came out with... My son wants to be in the video with me, ladies. I am so sorry. So we just came out with jewel panty liners with wings, ladies and gentlemen. How many of you guys seen wings with these jewel, or with these panty liners? I should tell you, should say. Not many of you are going to find panty liners with wings. And this right here, let me open it up so that you can see what the difference is, or what this new one is all about. So you have here, you have your, this is the brand new liner. Excuse me. No, sir, because you'll break that. This is your brand new liner that they just came out with. Okay, and as well, this has your graphene strip inside of it. So with that graphene strip, this has absorption to it. So what you saw there, it's going to absorb. I don't know how much more it's going to absorb, but the only way of you knowing is if you trying them. So how many women in your life do you care about? If you're a man watching this, how many women in your life do you care about to change their lives, to give them something so much better and so much healthier, so that they don't go through the issues that they face today? So if you are wanting some of these pads, go to my website. It is passion, the number 4 for women.jewelpads.com. They are $6 online. You can literally, okay, let me find my strip. Where did my strip go? What did you do with it? You can literally put these on auto ship so that you can get these every single month, that and you don't have to go to the store. So it's automatically coming directly to your home, and you're not having to go anywhere to purchase them. These are not sold in stores, ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, these are not sold in stores. And I also want to explain to you, excuse me. I also want to explain to you that men are even wearing the graphene strip inside of their shoes, because it can help reduce the inflammation. It can help reduce everything that they have in their body. So the absorption on it is amazing. So there you guys have it. It is, you found my strip. It is helping so many of our women, and I apologize. My son just wanting to come on with me right now, but it's doing so much for our women that this is why I share what I share. So thank you so much. You guys have an amazing night. If you have any questions, if you want any of these pads, I will post my link here. I occasionally have some on stock just in case. So if you have any questions, just message me, and we'll be talking to you guys soon. So you guys have an amazing night. Have a blessed of the week, and we will talk to you guys soon. Bye, everybody.